Alright, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Smok Alien 220. It's 220 watts. The low ohm in temp control is 0.06. Low ohm in regular wattage mode is 0.1. I procured this about 2 weeks ago. I actually bought it from someone else secondhand. They used it for about a week or so, something like that. So all in all, it's about 3 or 4 weeks old. Runs off of two 18650 batteries. The door just kind of slides open and then like that, and then yeah, you get the point. It's 85 millimeters tall, 44 millimeters wide, and 28.6 millimeters thick. I've been using this, like I said, for about 2 weeks. In variable wattage mode, I mean, it is what it is. It's a 220 watt device. That being said, I don't think it's a real 220, or it just may be my batteries. I'm not real sure, so yeah, I'm not gonna really comment a whole lot on that. But as far as mine and the way that I run it, at about 150 watts, it kind of starts to fall off a little bit as far as the power goes. Other than that, as far as the actual power of the device, everything is still the way it should be. I mean, we all know variable wattage devices by now, especially if you've been vaping a whole lot. If not, wattage is just the amount of power that the box itself is actually given to the coils. Temp control on this box, I feel, is lacking a little bit. From my experience, every time I would throw an atomizer on here that was a temp controlled atomizer, one of my favorites is the Wismec Theorem, running the stainless steel notch coils on here. It kind of pulses, if you want to use that terminology. No matter what wattage I set it at, I'm always getting a pulse. Other than that, I mean, it's a pretty stable device. I've not found any glitches yet, and we'll actually just go into the screen here. Let me turn my light down a little bit. Okay, it's 5 clicks off, 5 clicks on. This menu actually gave me a little bit of trouble when I first started using it, just because it's a little bit different from everything else. But once you do get used to it, there's nothing really too bad to say about it. So, alright, right now it's giving me a no coil. As you can see, I'm setting at 190 watts. Last thing I had on this was my Wismec Indestructible. So yeah. But to get into the menu, 3 clicks, and then you control everything from the fire button right here. Right here we have wattage, temp, memory. I usually use memory. Strength, hard, and then I just leave it set to the default memory settings, which is going up by tens. That was in mode. It's got a puff counter on it. I've done 3,675 puffs on it since I've got it. Few of the settings, you can adjust screen time, screen lock, contrast. The adjust ohms feature is really nice, and obviously downloading the firmware. And we'll just get out of that and get right back into it. And then you have the power settings and, you know, turning it off and all that. Now, who this device is for, well, actually, before I go into all that, when I got this device, everything was, you know, perfect. The paint was perfect. You know, it just looked like a brand new device when I got it 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago now, somewhere like that. I honestly think that the paint could be a lot better. I mean, if you just look at that, you know, I don't know. I mean, I've got devices that I've had for 2 years that don't look anything like this. I'm very, very disappointed in the paint job, but I mean, as far as the performance of the actual device, you know, flawless, with the exception of the variable temperature mode. That was a little bit of a letdown, but if you don't use temp control, you know, it is what it is. But you know who this device is for. I would recommend this for anybody wanting to get into vaping. Don't really have a whole lot of money to spend. You know, in anything like that, you just don't have a whole lot of money to spend. Don't want to spend a whole lot of money. You know, you just want to get into it at a higher wattage device and just start vaping. That's what I would recommend this for. Also, some other group of people that I would recommend it to would be people that are looking for a device just to take to work. The store I work at, there's a lot of people that look for devices just for that particular purpose. Yeah, I get it. Vaping can be very expensive. You know, everybody's not like me and can work at a vape shop with carpeted floors, and, you know, that right there, that little drop is all that's going to happen to it in my line of work. You know, if you're looking for something just to take to a job, you know, vape on your lunch break or whatever, perfect little device. I actually like this device quite well just for the size and the fact that this whole sidebar right here is your fire button. I like that. You know, it kind of reminds me a lot of my Noisy Cricket, which, you know, I like, probably one of my favorite mechanical devices of all time. But yeah, the only con that I could really say about it would be at high wattage, your batteries are going to drain very, very quick. And other than that, it's just paint. I feel that Smok should, you know, research a little bit more paint options. The colors that it comes in are actually quite nice. The black and gold is probably my least favorite. Most favorite is the black and gunmetal. That one there is really, really nice. Other than that, you know, it's a pretty stellar device. As far as a retail price, I've seen these things go anywhere from $50 online all the way up to, you know, $100 in store for the box and the tank. Now the tank I can't do a review on because I don't have it. Me and Smok brand tanks, we do not get along very well. I always end up burning out the coils. It's just the way I vape. So, you know, there's nothing to say bad about their coils or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty solid device. And I guess that concludes this this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Also, let me know what you think about the video. Let me know your favorite device. Let me know if you have this one, or if you like this one. And if there's anything I missed, I'm sure y'all are going to tell me. So if you like this video, hit that like button. If you disliked it, unfortunately, you got to hit that dislike button. As always, subscribe and vape on.